Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanwi Sahab has written a book called Jami Ul Awliya. It's published by Idara Islamiyat, Lahore, Karachi, Pakistan, and it's a mulakhas, which means it's a concise form of the book that's written by Sheikh Yusuf ibn Ismail al-Nabahani. The name of the book is Jami Karamat Ul Awliya from so Thanwi really liked that book, and he came up with his own version, you know, putting the book in a concise form. And when he started this discussion, when he was writing this book, uh, he praised Sheikh Abu Yusuf or Sheikh Yusuf ibn Ismail al Nabahani, and he praised him. And I think if you go through the page here, it mentions here like page basically in the introduction in Tamheed. He says that بعد الحمد والصلاة जामे करामत उल औलिया किताब है जिसको शेख अबू यूसुफ इब्न इसली से जायद कुतुब मोतबरा से लेकर 1324 हिजरी में तालीफ फरमाया है, जिस मकसूद के लिए मैंने रौज़ा जुमा कराया है, जो नुज़हतुल बसतैन के लक़ब से शाया है। इसी गर्ज़ की तक़वियत के लिए इस किताब का तर्जुमा कराने का भी ख्याल आया, मगर बाज़ ख़ास इलल आखिर। So he that Nabhani has used 40 authentic books to compile Jami Karamat Ul Awliya. So you can see it's such an authentic book for the Sufia or for Deobandis and for everyone, like Deobandis, Brelvis, they all rely on this book. So now Jami Karamat Ul Awliya is volume number 1, page 100, page number 396, 397. It's published by Markaz-e Ahl Sunnat Barkate Rada from India, Gujarat. And it says, وَمِنْ كَرَامَاتِهِ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُ مَا أَخْبَرَنِي بِهِ الْحَاجِ إبراهيم المذكور قال دخلت في هذا النهر إلى الحمام مع شيخنا الشيخ علي العمري ومعنا خادمه محمد الدبوسي الطراب الفلسي وهو أخو إحدى الزوجات الشيخ. Sheikh, Sayyidina, I'm not going through the whole Arabic text. I think we already spent so much. Then just go through the translation.
I'm going to go through the translation. So as you can see, this book is a highly respected book. The author is well known, respected. And so is the individual who we're going to talk about, his story. So Al-Nabhani mentions our Sheikh Ali Al-Umari, Tabrulusi. You need to mute your microphone, brothers. So, and it continues, and it says, the most famous of the awliya of the time, and the one having the most karamat, so-and-so, so-and-so. And among his karamat, may Allah be pleased, amongst his karamat is what Al-Hajjaj Ibrahim mentioned before. Said, I came one day to a hammam, a public bath, with our Sheikh Al-Umari, and with us there was a khadim, a servant, Muhammad Dubusi at-Tabrusli. He is a brother of one of his wives of the Sheikh, and there was no other than us in the hammam. So it was these group of people in this public bath of some kind. He said from the Sheikh Karamat, among the most amazing, I can't even pronounce the word there. So amongst the most amazing miracles or the signs is that he became angry with his servant. So he's talking about Sheikh Umari. He became angry with his servant, and this Muhammad and desired to punish him. So look how he punishes his servant. The Sheikh took his own penis with his both hands below his izar. So he grabbed his penis with both his hands, and it became very long until it exceeded his shoulders. MashaAllah. It became longer than him. His penis became longer than him. And he started to beat his khadim. Mention, the khadim was shouting because of the intensity of the pain for being whipped by this man's penis. And he did this many times. Then he left him. And the penis returned to the fist size. And I understood that the khadim indeed did something deserving of punishment. In other words, he deserved to be whipped with a penis. And he punished them with this amazing form. And when Hajjaj Ibrahim narrated this to me, he narrated this in the presence of our Sheikh. And the Sheikh was aware. The Sheikh was aware of the story. The Sheikh said to me, do not trust him, but check before. Then he took my hand by force and he put it on the place of his penis. And I didn't feel anything. I'm surprised. As if he was not a man at all. So guys, there you have it. You have stories of the sheikhs beating their students with their penises outstretched, even bigger than them. You know, just too much ant oil or whatever remedy. Maybe this guy had yellow slippers on. Maybe he had dog's tail on. Maybe he was rubbing ant oil on his penis. But whatever it was, this individual, their sheikh, was respected. This book, which is praised, yeah, their sheikhs were beating people with their penises. Guys, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to that, but
I'm just wondering whether this guy might be in the next Marvel Avengers film. What do you think?
Karamat Ul Awliya, the Awliya perform miracles where they beat people with their penises. MashaAllah. What kind of, seriously, what, honestly? He definitely can't lead the salah. This guy definitely.
Yeah, that's out of the question.
That's out of the question, totally. You know?
I think, does that conclude it really on this topic?
Yeah, I mean, I think we could dedicate a whole show on penises, as you can see, but it's not relevant because, you know, expanding, okay, let's just hypothetically speaking, your penis becomes expanded wood. That should be the least of your worries. You should be more concerned about people beating each other with penises and rubbing ant oil on their private parts and putting dog's tails on. Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Not a single Deobandi that will not accept Maulana Thanwi's writings. Yes or no? Allama Thanwi, Sheikh Thanwi, Maulana Thanwi, whatever you want to call him, he was one of the greatest scholars of the Deobandi legacy.
Many people from amongst the scholars and the pious have regarded him as to have been the Mujaddid of the 14th century. Even by looking at Raza Thanwi Rahmatullah alayhi, he had such a lovable personality. When he would go anywhere, people would flock and just to see him and have a glimpse of him. And that people, after listening to just one sermon, their lives would change and people would repent, Allahu Akbar, and their lives would become better.
What's your opinion on Deobandis anyway? Deobandis are people of innovation, misguidance. May Allah guide them and guide us. They're not people of Sunnah, I mean the Al-Hadith wal-Athar. They're not. Deobandi or Naqshbandi, may Allah guide them. I'm talking about the layman, masakin. You know, but this is not Al-Sunnah, Al-Hadith. Al-Hadith other those who follow the Quran, Sunnah do with the Salaf al-Salih. Deobandi, Naqshbandi, Maturidi, akhi. Maturidi, they follow Abu Mansur Maturidi.
They even claimed it. The guy, it's Mangero or something, he said he invented the creed because the people were confused. He himself, it's in his YouTube clip.
Quran, Sunnah, alhamdulillah. And do his Salaf, akhi.